Hello my dear friends. Today we are going to talk about functions, lesson 2 here. Okay, functions. Last time we talked about absolute function. Okay, so here rest we will talk about here all, sky, bin, compile, dictionary and the evaluate function too. Okay, so let's see. First of all, the evaluate function. What is it? Okay, evaluate function, it evaluates the specified expression. If expression is legal Python statement, it will be executed. Okay, you can see here the syntax of evaluation function. Okay, eval, expression, global, locals. Fine. So these all are the parameters I have defined here. Fine. Parameter expression. So what does it mean? A string that will be evaluated as Python code. Clear? There would be a string. It will be evaluated as Python code only. Okay. Next is global. It is an optional one. A dictionary containing global parameters. Locals. It is also optional. Fine. A dictionary containing local parameters. So let's understand with the help of example here. I am assigning value to x. Okay. X is equal to 1. After that I am saying print evaluate x plus 1. Now what will happen here? Okay, evaluate function evaluates the value first. Okay, and then print is used to display this value. So it will evaluate function, it will evaluate the expression first. Okay, this expression. Clear? So after that print statement will give the answer. It will display the output. Like here we will get the output 2. So this is the evaluate function. Okay. Next is Python all function. Okay. Syntax of all function, all iterables. All function returns true when all elements in the given iterable are true. Now what is the meaning of iterable here? Iterable means it can be tuples, it can be dictionary, it can be list. Okay. If not, it will return false. So look here, the all method returns true if all the elements in an iterable are true. Okay, false if if any element in an iterable is false. Okay, so here is the truth table for all function. Okay, when all values are true, the answer would be true. All values are false, return value would be false. One value is true, then also false. One value is false, others are true, then also answer would be false. Empty iterable, if it is empty, then we will get true value. Okay. See what parameters are there. Okay. Here it takes only single parameter. Fine. All values true, that I just told you the truth table right now. Okay. So if we will print it, the answer would be true here. Okay. If all values false, okay, then what would be the answer? False here. Clear? You can see here the values that has been passed. Okay. If one false value, here is 0, 0 means false, 1 means true. Okay. So what will happen? It will execute the smile list variable. Okay, and it will give the answer false here. Fine. Next is one true value. Okay, if one of the value is true here, then also it will others are false, then what would be the answer here? False only. Okay, empty variable, then it will give us true value. Okay, I hope these parameters are clear. Okay, so next is sky function. Okay, so this is the function. I hope you all know about the sky codes. That computer understands the sky codes only, huh? From A to Z, small letters, any other symbol that are available on your keyboard or any other thing, everything is having their own code. Okay, so here, So that is the sky codes. So let's see what is the function here. A sky function returns a string containing a printable representation of an object. It escapes the non-sky character in the string. Okay, it will escape the non-sky and by using the escape characters. Okay, by using the escape characters if there are non-sky characters. Okay, so here is a syntax sky object. So let's see here. Okay, parameters. It will take object like string, list. Fine. First is normal text, means plain text. Okay, like I have written I love Python. Okay, so I am printing it, print sky normal text. Fine, so it will give me output like this only, I love Python. Okay, now there is other text. Okay, like I have written here I love Python. Okay, now you will find the difference here. See, look at this H, and look at this H. There is a difference. This is not the normal, this is the non-sky character. Okay, and this one is a sky character. So it will give me the output like this only. Fine. Now here I am having the non-sky character. So what just now what we have read, it will escape the non-sky characters in the string by using the escape. Okay, escape characters. Clear? So when we will print it, so what it will do, it will simply give you the answer like this, I love Pi. So it is replacing your H with slash X, this one, this whole word. Okay, clear? Escape sequences. Clear? Fine. So this is how this sky function works. Clear? So let's move forward. Now next is bin function. Okay, next is bin function. Syntax is bin number. Bin function converts and returns the binary equivalent of the string of a given integer. If parameter is not an integer, it has to implement the underscore index, this method, to return an integer. Okay, so means the string would the parameter whatever you are passing, that should be integer. If it is not integer, then you have to implement this index here. Okay, so here return values from bin. Bin method returns binary string equivalents to the given integer. If not specified an integer, it raises an type error exception. Okay, which error? Type error exception, highlighting the type can't be interpreted as an integer. Okay, clear? So it will raise the error here. So let's see what parameters we can pass. Only number here. Fine. Like binary equivalent of 6 would be 0B110. Now this 0B prefix, this prefix 0B, this one, it represents the result is a binary string. Okay, clear? So this 0B will represent. Fine. So next question is uh, next example. Okay, next example is, we have taken class quantity apple 1, okay, oranges 2, grapes 2, okay, and after that I'm declaring define index self, return what I want in return, self dot apple, okay, plus self dot orange, self dot grapes. Okay, means I want the total. Clear? Print what I want. The binary equivalent of quantity is bin quantity. Okay, so now what I want here? See, I want the total. Fine, of these numbers, 1, 2, fine, whatever the numbers I have given here. Clear? So if I will add it 1, 2 and 2, so what number comes here? 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5. So here is number 5. Okay, so what I want? I want here the binary equivalent. So what would be the binary equivalent of 5? 0B101. Same here, 0b represents the binary number. Okay. Next is what we have done here. See, we have sent an object of class quantity to the bin method. Okay. What we have done here in the program, the bin method does not raise an error even if the object quantity is not an integer. Why now it is not raising an error? Just now though you will say, hey, ma'am, we have read that it will raise an error if it is not an integer. Okay, so let's see. But because we are using here index, okay, for using this method which returns an integer value, means sum of the fruit quantities. Okay, this integer is then supplied to bin method. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. This example is clear to you. Clear? Because here we are using index, that's why it is not raising an error. Next, compile function. Okay, it returns a Python code object from the source. Here is the syntax: compile, source, file name, mode, flag, don't inherit, false, optimize is equal to -1. So let's see what are these parameters. Okay, source, first is source. So required the source, okay, it is the required one. The source to compile, it can be string, a bytes object, or an AST object. Okay, file name, next is the file name. Here it is also required, okay, not optional. The name of the file that the source comes from. If the source does not come from a file, you can write whatever you like. Okay, mode, so here are, it is also required what type of execution you want. So here are evaluate, execution, single. Okay, evaluate mean if the source is a single expression, if execute if source is a block of statements, and it will use single if the source is a single interactive statement. Okay, so that depends. Fine. Flag, it is an optional one, means how to compile the source. So by default it is 0. Okay, don't inherit, it is also optional. Okay, compile, how to compile the source, default value is false. Optimize is here -1, it is also optional. Optimization level of compiler, okay, default value is -1 here. Clear? So this is all about compile function. See here the example. I have written here x compile print 55. See, there are two statements. Okay, it will execute two statements. Okay, in one line. Okay, so print 55 /n print 88. Fine. So when we will execute it, what will happen? 55 first, and by using /n, what will happen? The next number will come to the next line here. Okay, it will not come in one line. Okay, clear? So next example is another Python code to demonstrate working. Okay, x is equal to 50. Now evaluate is used for single statement. Fine. What will happen here? See, a is equal to compile. Okay, x. Fine. x को compile करेंगे. What is the value here? 50. Test किया. Yes, it is a single value. Then it will execute it. The output would be 50. Clear? So all these things depends on your parameters, okay, that you are passing through it. Fine. Now the next is dictionary function. Okay, next is dictionary function. Dictionary function creates dictionary in the Python. Its syntax is dictionary keyword arguments. The keyword arguments, what are they now? They are the required one. As many keyword arguments like you like, separated by comma, key is equal to value. Okay, key is equal to value. So let's see the example here, what it is actually saying. Look here, create a dictionary containing a personal information. So I just want to create a dictionary. Okay, So x is equal to dict bracket name, zone, age 36, country Norway. Now I want print x. So what it will do, it will just simply print it. Okay, it will take the values from the dictionary. Okay, and the output would be like this. Name क्या है हमारा, zone, age 36, whatever I have created here. Okay, country Norway. Clear? Fine. So this is how you can create the dictionary by your own. Fine. So next function. Here are many more functions that I have written over here. Many more functions that are built-in functions are available. Bool, bin, bytes. Okay, compile, class method. Many more functions are here. I have written. Okay, their description also. What are the meaning of these functions? Okay, so you can read it when you will go through my video. Okay, I hope there are many. I hope you have understood the functions in Python. If there is any query, please write down in the comment section. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.